Hey guys, welcome to this week's Air Ability. I'll be reviewing the Air Arms S510R TDR. That's a mouthful. Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Air Ability from the bottom end of my shed. This week I'll be doing something quite special. I'm going to be doing my first review. I will be reviewing the Air Arms TDR S510R. Here it is, quite a small package. It's a takedown rifle. I picked this up from Bagnall and Kirkwood in Newcastle last week. Can I just say, what a great shop, what a great bunch of guys. And I understand that a few of the staff at the shop also subscribe to this channel. So hi guys, and thanks for watching. So this rifle has interested me for quite a long time, and I've been fancying one for several reasons. And the main reason being because it's a takedown rifle, it's going to be quite handy for people with physical limitations, and it's quite easy to carry. It comes in a really small package. All the bits are individual and quite light. Everything comes apart. The largest piece, that's the largest piece. It's really easy to carry. If you have problems carrying big rifles, you could even take this to the range from the car in individual pieces. So there's a lot of scope for being able to use this if you have problems carrying things that are too heavy. So what I thought I'd do is I'm gonna try and do my first review. I've had it about a week. I've managed to shoot it quite a bit. I'm very impressed so far. I've managed to chronograph it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So why don't we start with how it assembles, and then we can move on from there. And hopefully during this review I'm going to intersperse me blathering on with some good photos, nice close-up, to show you what everything looks like close up. So in the package, obviously you get the butt, you get the silencer, you get the main unit. I've added a scope myself. You get 2 magazines, and you get the air filler, so the fill probe or whatever you want to call it. So, and you also get a hard case with it, with all the foam cut out for all the parts, so it all fits nice and snug. And one thing I liked about the hard case was there was enough room for a decent scope in there as well. So thank you, Air Arms, because usually things are a bit tight when it comes to the scope with these hard cases. As you can see here, this is the good quality case that's supplied with the TDR. There's ample room for the gun, pellets, and a big scope. So why don't we put it together and see what it looks like. So here we go. We'll start with the silencer. Now, the silencer isn't a standard fit. It's a male going into a female fitting on the end of the barrel. I haven't seen an adapter to convert it so you can use your own silencer. I must admit I was a little disappointed that I would have to use the Air Arms silencer in the beginning, because I must admit I'm a bit of a silencer snob, and I like my silencers. But to be honest, it makes no difference. It is a cracking silencer. It's very accurate and it's very quiet. So my disappointment will be short-lived. It's a very nice unit. Fits snugly. Everything matches. It's beautiful. Here's the end of the barrel with the female part of the joint, and here's the male part of the joint actually on the silencer. And as you can see here, they join up beautifully. And there you go, the silencer really does match the gun and fits perfectly. So here we go with the butt. Just slides on there, and then we just wind this little wheel with your thumb at the back, and everything locks up nicely. And there we go. So that didn't take long, did it? So what I like to do is I also like to add, very difficult doing this one-handed and on camera, I like to add a bipod. What a klutz manhandling that rifle. It is quite difficult on camera to fit a bipod. Here's a close-up of my UTG bipod. I've had it a few years now and I really do like it. I've used on many rifles and it's very stable and very adjustable. You might also notice there that on the underneath of the Air Arms TDR it has a standard Air Arms accessory rail, and there is a Picatinny adapter on there. Just type in Air Arms Picatinny adapter into eBay and there's a guy who makes these and they're really high quality, and I actually have a few of these as well, so it's worth a look if you've got 5 minutes on eBay. So it can stand up nice and securely. On here I'm using a UTG bipod. I think they're quite high quality. They're about £90. Very nice. One of the best things I've bought. I've used this on many rifles now and had it a couple of years, and it's really solid to shoot from. So what do I usually do when I've got a rifle here in the shed? We usually go front to back and discuss everything, all the parts of it, and see what you think. So I've already covered the silencer. It's Air Arms' own unit with their proprietary fitting. It works well, it's accurate, it's well made, no issues there, very happy. Moving further back, it's a fully shrouded barrel with barrel band, and here at the end you can remove the cap so you can gain access to the filler probe, which is their T-bar, their own proprietary filler probe as well, and that is, you know, that's one of the safest ones I've come across, because it's very difficult to dislodge when you start filling. Sometimes you have those quick release ones that popped off, and but this, I don't think that would ever happen, because you actually put the probe on, give it a twist, and this T-bar locks it in place. So I think it's one of the safest ones on the market, to be honest. Here's a picture of the filler probe in action. As you can see, it's locked on really tightly. And here is the end of the cylinder where the probe fits with the T-bar. And finally, here's a picture with the cap on, all nice and neat and ready to shoot. This is basically the S510 carbine action in the TDR stock with the TDR butt. It's capable on a full charge of around about 90 consistent shots. This is a regulated version, which, you know, for a rifle of its size is quite good really. And if you then, can you remember in my first video I did a article about carrying air and carbon bottles. I've got a really small carbon bottle, and as you can see, if you took that with you, you would have enough air and shots for a full day shooting if you charged the bottle up fully before you went. Moving back down here, it's you know, side lever action, which is very fashionable these days with no balls. As you can see here, here's a close-up of the lever, and it has a very smooth, positive action. And it has 10-shot Air Arms magazines, which, to be honest, they're really simple. There's nothing flash about them. They're well made. They're easy to fill. There's none of this backwards forward pellet nonsense. You just put your pellet in, turn it around one click, put your pellet in, turn it around one click. This is an empty magazine, by the way, just to show you how it works. And you cock the rifle and you just slide it in from the other side, push forward, and away you go. And the same to remove it. You just pull the lever back far enough so the probe disengages from the magazine, and then you just give it a little pull and it's out. So very easy, no fuss. The action that actually rotates the magazine is bolted on the side here, above the cocking lever, and then at the back here we have where the magic happens. Here's a picture of the back of the action, waiting for the butt to be attached, and here's the adapter being placed into the action, and you can see here the cheek piece and the knurled knob that you use to attach the butt to the action. I have personally added a PTFE washer here to make the whole assembly a little smoother and easier to undo when you want to pack the rifle away. Maybe Air Arms would consider adding a washer to this gun at a later date. There's a bit of R&D for your Air Arms. Now, the rifle can't be used unless the butt is in place, for a safety feature, which is very good. So remember, fully engage the butt before you use the rifle. And then as we go further back here on the butt, like I say, I'm hoping to intersperse my chat here with some good quality pictures so you can really see close up what's going on. So there's a little cheek grip piece here. For me the cheek piece is a little low, so I've just got one of these little foam things that pop on there, and that's actually perfect. And finally we have a rubber butt pad on the end, next to the knurled screw that allows you to attach it to the gun. Here's a final look at the back end of the TDR and the adjustable rubber butt pad and the cheek piece, and you can also store your spare magazines underneath the cheek piece. Handy feature. So I think we've got to understand that this is a takedown rifle. It's for outdoors, it's for general shooting, it's for hunting, it's for shooting what some guys call tin chickens, spinners. I wouldn't say it's a benchrest rifle, but I have scored a 250 with it this week. It took a lot of effort, but that was with pellets out of a tin and using the magazines, which I was absolutely amazed with. I'm going to put up a picture now of the target where I shot 10 shots virtually through the same hole at 25 yards. So accuracy is not in question. You've got to forgive me, I can't help showing off, but that's a cracking bit of shooting. I can't wait until the ranges reopen and I can take this gun out and really show what it can do at longer distances. But it's back garden friendly with a silencer. And the other thing is, I think a lot of reviews don't show the chronograph results for rifles because, to be honest, I've bought rifles with, some wild chronograph results and massive feet per second spreads on rifles, which I think some manufacturers would honestly be embarrassed about. But this surprised me. So I filled it up and I did batches of 10, and the average spread of this rifle, full spread of feet per second, was 4 feet per second with pellets out of the tin using Barracuda FT. Here's a quick glimpse here of the results using my FX Chronograph. I was really amazed at how consistent this rifle was. That is stunning consistency. To be honest, I have 2 tuned rifles that have trouble reaching that themselves, and I've spent a lot of money on them. So I was extremely impressed with the chronograph results. I'm impressed with the accuracy. I'm impressed with the fact I can take it apart. I can carry it myself in the range in parts. I think that's about it for this week, and hopefully you enjoyed the more detailed photos, and see you next week. And guess what I'll be talking about next week? My action for my HFT 500 has finally come back from Ratworks, and I'm going to fit it to the Tilly stock that I did the video about the other week, and we're going to give it a go next week and see how it goes. I'm really excited about this. Here we go. Here's the little fella in his natural environment and his happy place, shooting the TDR. It's just the best part of the week, isn't it? So, until next time, remember, always have a safe backstop and take care. Bye bye.